Hi there, and welcome to Story Time with Uncle Bill. And today is part two of my the certificates I gained in prison. This will be my second stint. I successfully completed 40 months in federal prison, and they give you two parts of the sentence. They give you your time you got to serve, and then they give you what's called supervised release, and they gave me 3 years of that. And the way I understood it was like a revolving door. So like I got 3 years, say I did 2.5, and I got in trouble. They would violate me, I would get in trouble, you would have to go do time, and then you come out and your 3 years start over again. And I never been good at probation, never wanted to do probation. Wasn't gonna do this shit. Knew it just wasn't gonna happen. Because people were trading it in. You can violate, and the judge could say, okay, you gotta do this time, and I'll take the paper away. I was looking for that. This is another story, but I was going back to federal prison, folks. And part of the when I was counseling after I graduated the drug program, the next class, I had seen a lot of my classmates come back to prison. You'll see a lot of people come and go. Man, you be feeling so sorry for them and shit, but because it was out there free and it was coming back, and I had made up my mind, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna be one of those dudes. And but it is, I wasn't gonna do probation. It just wasn't gonna happen. Whatever prison I went to, but I ended up going to FPC Seymour Johnson, the camp, and it was a whole lot different place. People, when you go from like, I can't remember, 3,000-4,000 people, from like hundreds of people from countries, like hundreds of people from Africa, hundreds of people from Jamaica, hundreds of people from Colombia, from Brazil, from Germany. Like 30 Polish people. You ever seen 30 real Polish people? Shit, just Japanese, Chinese, dudes from Laos, man. I ain't never. It's like a country. They have their own meals. They have their own song and dance. They have their own culture. Bullshit, people. I mean, it was fascinating. And I hung out with all these people, learned a little bit of language, learned how to customs and stuff. I mean, I was 20, 22, 23, 24. It was, oh man, it was all right, folks. It was all right. And Seymour Johnson is small. A couple hundred people. It was great though, but it wasn't wide open. It was all up on each other. Like, the cafeteria was here, and then the buildings, they were wide open. And I went from dorms, or not dorms, but rooms. That's what they are. They're rooms. You just open up a room. There's bunk beds. They were rooms, and with your locker, to a wide open. This military compound. So it's with the short wall, bunk bed. You're over the wall. I had top bunk the whole time, locked up, or except for when I had a 2-man room, you can just see everybody, you know what I mean? And which was cool. And because it was so small, a couple hundred people, and I'm planning on taking everything, folks. Like, the reason why I'm going back to prison is I know I can take advantage of the education system now. I'm seasoned. I know I had accomplished something from the first one. I'm thinking I could accomplish anything. Might go to college for sure, because I got sentenced to 2 years, and it's not really. Plus, I didn't just go there immediately. I had to go to county jail and get transferred and stuff. But then you got a process, and but there was a lot of classes, people. Wow, there was just a lot of classes, and if you look at the certificates, like some of them might even pile up on each other, or like October, November. Like, I was always in something. Always. I had to go to work every day, but then, and I played all the sports again, But I was always in a class, man, or always, I had a Fisher keyboard. They had a Fisher keyboard, kids thing. They had a little teeny, the whole screen was this. It was just one of the little black things, like the old school typewriter screen. That's all that was. And I was flying on it. That's what I practiced keyboarding on. It wasn't even, not even a computer, folks. It was just a key, like a kid's keyboard learn. Loved it. So, but they had a lot going on, and because it was smaller, you could interact with people better. You know what I mean? And I found out who ran shit, and as far as the COs and the inmates do a lot of the extra stuff. You go volunteer and get things done. And there was a dude named Sam McMahon, and a good dude, man. And I ain't even 100% sure he was even in my dorm. Yeah. Man, I can't remember. I think. Anyway, he was influential, if nothing else. And I had tried to befriend him, and everything new that came out, he would come to me and be like, "Yeah, you can get a part in this stuff." And I was like, "Yeah." So I appreciate him. He taught me a lot of things, man. He was a good dude, and I'm appreciative of him. And so anyway, these are the certificates. I did this. I had to prove something to my friends and family. It was like, and I violated because I smoked weed, and I did a whole people. When I got out of the halfway house, I had a lot of fun the wrong way. A lot of fun, though. And because I knew after I had talked to my probation officer, that me and him, we weren't going to do it. So I had told my people, they like, even some of my friends that smoke weed, quit smoking weed, trying to get me to quit smoking. I'm like, y'all stupid, I'm not quitting, y'all fools. And here, smoke. And look, when I go back, I'm going to accomplish. You're not going to believe what I'm going to do. And I was hoping to only get like 3 to 6 months. That's what normally a violation on pot is. And I got 24 months. But I did get my paper dropped, so I'm happy to accomplish my goal, but I just got hammered for him. I got my boots smoked. They got me. So I arrived there, and it was small. Matter of fact, the first thing I seen was this dude, and I knew he was happy. He was gay. Black dude, he had long, straight ass hair, and he was buffing, sweeping, buffing the floor or something. And I was like, "Ooh, look at that! Got the compound sweetheart." And I was like, this place is going to be interesting. And it was. It had a couple of those too. Dirty Diana and, man, I can't remember what they called that other dude. But they was like girls, real girls, folks. Real girls. Making money too. And another stories. But I got out there, and you get a case manager and counselor and stuff. And I was like, look, anything, please. Because you don't really... None of this helped me get no time off. It really didn't make me look good. I did this for me. And I can't say it really didn't make me look good. It didn't go unnoticed. But it wasn't a big. This is what I wanted to do for me, and this is what it is. And I just go through them right quick. And a little cool thing right here. When you go to check out equipment or a book or something, the library recreation card, I found it was kind of cool. You give this to them and you take your piece, and when you bring the piece back, you get this back. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, so the first thing I had to do after taking the 500-hour drug program, the judge literally insisted that I take the 40-hour drug program. You know what I mean? But April 2002 is when we started. And so a lot of these, some of these classes were like one day, couple hours, and some days I had like 5 or 6 classes, folks. It was tight, and But there was other dudes that were going to real college and stuff, and was working just as hard. There was some go-getters, man. Even at the other prison and stuff, because there was college. A lot of colleges was trying to help out. You could get. They brought the teachers to the classroom. There wasn't no real computer stuff, but the teachers came in and taught. It was cool. Like anger management, again, budget and finance, but they was just always big on that budget. And then these are just real quick. They called it the Fleet of Foot program, and you walk, and it was like you walk around. You can walk anywhere, but there was every prison I went to had a lap, a damn track, and like 3 or 4 laps was a mile, and you just keep track of it, and you go out there. I probably walked 10,000 miles, you know what I mean? But this was just something that you just randomly put in. I bet not too many people did it, but I did. And I'm sure I walked more, but after that, I was like, that's enough, man. I'm just wasting paper now. So this is a group of certificates taught by Miss Sutton, man, and she was deep into it too, just parenting. And I had been a horrible father and not even been a good one since. But I wanted to hone skills. Plus, I would take anything anyway. It just turned out to be that this was very influential. It made me really start watching kids and understanding what the hell they're smarter than we think we are. They are, and you don't realize what they picking up, people, and that was the problem with me. But this one's for raising children in troubled times, and it was man, it was all good. Lifestyles and values. I don't really remember much of it. They have job search seminars, mock job fairs all the time. Just go in and sign in, listen to a class, they give you some information and stuff. This right here is what I apply in my life every single day. Cognitive behavior, man. Just simply thinking about why it is you messed up and the reasoning behind it. You know, just say you're a selfish asshole or you just felt like doing it and you shouldn't. This is another one of those cooperative parenting and divorce, learning how to deal with it, being separated. Oh, I did a 90-day yoga course. Old man taught a dude might have had Parkinson's, a Jewish dude, man, good dude. Kept saying, man, you be perfect for the yoga world, you be perfect. Man, yoga will wear your ass out. If you ain't ever tried yoga, give yoga a shot, man. You should give everything a shot. Just because it might not work for you, you might not like it, but the concept of breathing and stretching and align. If you don't even know what that's about, yoga is about breathing, stretching, and aligning your organs, serenity. You know, if you add that with meditation, a little bit of workout. Yoga by itself is a workout. Don't knock yoga. I did because I was a buff dude and shit, blah. Thought it was like girls and stuff. Well, no girls in this class, folks, all men. But old man, dude was like 70 years old. What's his name on there? No. He was a good dude, man. Good class. Yoga, check it out. Serve safe. I managed Bojangles, Taco Bell, ran the kitchens in federal at this prison, and that's just another thing. But to serve safe, I got a 75 out of 80. Damn shit, I can't get 100. Stress management again. Just took anything, folks. These were little booklets that you took, you read, and it was a couple little tests, and you got a test, and the TPC training courses for semiconductors. This shit was hard. Probably never use it, man. I may even fail the thing one time. Going back to parenting young children. I think it was 4 of them. That's 3. Automotive sales course. This even came with a letter. It was a group of car salesmen, man, and go-getters. You know what I mean? I mean, they had technique, they had skill, they had style. They wanted it. I wanted it. You know, I actually applied a couple of times for to sell cars, but I never got that. I never got a call back. Probably a convicted felon. Didn't help much. So I took this basic keyboarding, and I was good at it by the time I got on it because of that Fisher Price. This one came, I had to do it on a computer, and it was different transitioning. I don't know why, but probably because I had to look at the screen instead of that little, you know what I mean? And I think it's the last one, parenting teens. It was a long course, folks. There was a lot to it. Does it say hours or anything? A lot to it. Being in front of a camera ain't really that bad to me. When I first tried it, I was nervous because I wasn't confident at the second. But this is why, man, public speaking communications workshop wasn't really a workshop that helped, but it was part of, you know what I mean? And the home-based business seminar, I guess this might even be what this is, you know what I mean? Here's a mock job fair. There's a lot of companies that came in here. I was interviewed by Dunkin' Donuts and somebody else. I was hired too, and they wasn't talking the kind of money I wanted, and so I didn't go. And here's a public speaking and communications level 1. I don't know how many levels it were, but I took anything, especially public speaking, because I just wanted to do it. If you ever wanted to help somebody, you got to be able to talk to them, you know. And this is just a fitness assessment course. I'm into bodybuilding. What you're looking at is the product of depression and fighting someone else's addiction, just not taking care of myself. But there's that. And so I wanted to learn to draw, and there was this dude, Casey, tall dude, he had glasses, he was cool, man, he could draw his ass off, portraits, man, good at them. And so he came up with his own drawing class and stuff, and I took it, and he even put a little sir on there. He didn't make the certificate, Miss Turner did, and I'll be showing some of my drawings. I haven't really been drawing since I got out of prison. But when I was in, man, he helped out. He was a jokester too. It was fun. It was awesome. Family reunification class, getting back into society and get back in touch with your family. So, CDL prep class. This is kind of easy. But it was a lot to it. It was fun. I don't need to say I took 2 of those. Entrepreneurship, business writing. Never used it. Introduction to Microsoft Word 2000. No internet. Just on the computer learning this shit. Yeah, and those were for the thing, and these were actually, those are certificates from the prison that were from Wayne Community College. Those were college courses that I had took. That's the CDL one right there. And this one was for the Word 2000. And I've been mowing grass since I was 10 years old. I took this landscape and maintenance course by that TPECI thing. Wasn't too hard. And I also took constructing and building a shell when I learned construction. These were hard, people. It wasn't particularly easy. I'll be honest with you. I remember that actually wasn't easy. This was Men's Health. I think this was run by a doctor. And like internal medicine guy. Good stuff. And public speaking, communicate. Okay, so I did, it's coming up, but these are my specifically for my 6 through 10 speeches in public speaking. And since I had got, I was a go-getter, man. People knew about it and stuff. And they even gave me a nice, my last name's Kowski. They put the little cow. That was like what was on the thing when me and Guy and Big Honk got into that last football game. And these are some of my this one was tough because I quit. And I quit, folks. But this is a letter from Toastmasters International. This is the Competent Cavalier that comes with it. 10 speeches. I had bombed on my own. Well, that's another story. This one was tough, people. This is one of the most I'm proud of. Public speaking, communication and leadership program. It was tough. And then these two are my favorite. These right here, these women. Let me give them a shout out. These women were part of the I don't know what I call the story, but the Insight program. And that's the completion of the course. And that's for assisting in the course. And I can see their names. Sharon Hodgson and Kay Jennings and Joanne Lear. I really appreciate y'all. I mean, you've helped you helped me, and through me, I've helped a lot of people. This was intense, people. 3 days, 26 hours, 3 days, 24 hours. They got it done. Like if you had any doubts in yourself or insecurities, lacking inadequacies, if you had fear of like opening up and sharing and problems with teamwork, trusting others, you had to dig deep. Insight, you had to dig deep in you. And they got it. They got it. There's like the biggest thing that I used to, when I get mad, people, I go look in the mirror. I didn't know why. I used to say it all the time. I get so mad and run, and I have to look in the mirror. You know what I mean? And I'll be looking in the mirror. It's fucking scary, man. Why does anybody want to mess with me? Good guy. person that's ever scared me, and that was my mom. She was real loud, cussed a lot of shit, beat the shit out of me, but that look, it was evil. It was fucking evil, people. And I wanted to duplicate it because that was the only thing that scared me. If you see that face, you're scared. You're scared, and I know I seen pure fear of people. You should be, because you provoked it. Go over there and you think your thrill ride is to go slap on a bear's ass or a lion's ass or a tiger's ass. Go over there and do that and think that's what it is, and not expect that thing to bite the shit out of you, to eat you, people. You know what I mean? And some people do that. That's their thrill. I would probably do it too, straight up. But that bear, and I know what that bear is capable of. I know what that tiger's. I know about choices, and that was one of the things I learned. I was like, damn, that's crazy, man. Why doesn't it work? Well, it didn't work for me neither. I'm gonna still beat my ass, and that's just a little side story. And that was all I got from Fort Dix, New Jersey that I could find. Seymour Johnson that I could find. So out of all that thing I got, it didn't help. It shows it didn't help because I got married in like 07, and I snatched my wife up, and I didn't beat her or nothing. She was scared, baby. Everybody was scared except me, and I had to go to jail for 60 days. I think I did 55, 56, something like that. And since I was a big certificate junkie, they had a damn jail course, and I took it. And then I don't know if it's 2 of them. I just took whatever they had. And Emmanuel Bible study course of 2008. Pretty cool. And I got the completion of 10 Liberty Bible courses. So I completed, there were booklets, and I guess I completed 10 booklets, and I got this other cool certificate from the county jail. And I got this from somebody that just painted their house who happened to be a teacher and heard my certificate stories and thought I did a really good job. And I told him the only certificate that I never got in. I was smart as a kid, guys, and I'll tell you another story about that. But there was an award I never got that I wanted, and it was the Citizenship Award. And that's because I just got in trouble. I got in trouble too much, and they wasn't gonna give it to me. And I tried. I tried. But somebody, I just couldn't stop. If you try me, and I'm gonna make sure you try it, not again. And I would get in trouble, and I couldn't get that Citizenship Award. And since she was a teacher, I almost cry. I might even cry a little bit right now, because I really wanted these people like you don't understand. And because he's a teacher, I'm accepted like that because I'm always a kid. I want to be a kid. You know what I mean? I act like a kid. I do kid things. Look, if you see me in your woods or in your creek, come bring me a drink. Don't worry about me stealing nothing or hurting you. I'm looking for turtle, frog, snakes, man. I'm looking for a good time. I'll be in your woods. Like when I go mow grass, it's grass, folks. It'd be wood lines and creek lines and shit. That's where you'll find me. I don't care about the boss, man, or time or nothing. I'm gonna take time to go check out and do things I want to do, especially by myself, man. It's easy when you don't have people bothering you and stuff. Life's a lot easier, man. And I really appreciated this one. 2016 too. Wasn't even that long ago. Yeah, that's my folder. So anyway, that's the story for today. I hope you like it, and if you do, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And Till got plenty more stories to come. And until next time, y'all be safe and have a good day. Peace.